What was it like to recreate Comic-Con in New Mexico as opposed to the real Comic-Con? Did that cause a challenge for you guys, or were you able to make it look exactly like it does down on the convention floor? Was that an easy challenge for you?
Well, I mean, that came down to our production designer, really, and they did an amazing job on recreating Comic-Con. And you know, basically what happened was we got a lot of people that were involved in Comic-Con. A lot of the booths stepped up and finished up in San Diego, and then came to Albuquerque and reset their booths in the convention center there. And it was weird because it felt like Comic-Con. It was like being at Comic-Con with with half the people there. It was a strange sort of setup, really, because it was so faithful.
Now, can you talk about Paul's journey in this film? I want to know a little bit more about the alien and where he came from and exactly what he is doing with you two guys.
Well, he's been on Earth for about 60 years or so. He crash landed in the 40s and has just been sort of hanging out at a US airbase, and then decides he wants to go home and enlists Nick and I to sort of help him get to his rendezvous point. And he's like, I mean, to look at, he's no big surprise. He's an alien. He's kind of, yeah, he's kind of like a Grey, you know. I mean, and there's a reason for that as well. It's because of this thing called subliminal assimilation, which is.
I knew that.
Yeah, we've been gradually, acclimatized to his features, so that if we ever do meet, it's not a big shock, So the reason we're so au fait with that face, with those big eyes, is because of a government conspiracy to get us used to it.
Well, I was going to say the government had a hand in making this movie, and it's really a propaganda film to help the aliens come down soon. And they think when they have someone like you and Nick and your kind of friendly faces, that people will buy you more than if you have like a Will Smith out there or Bruce Willis. They're not going to believe them.
You've nailed it. That's exactly this.
Or they might believe them too much.
This film is a prelude to alien domination. That's what it is. It's to get us all kind of used to the face and eventually to kowtowing to our alien overlords.
Now, when you do something like that, is there an Ark situation like we saw in 2012 where you get to go off on the Ark and be part of the special human race that gets saved while the rest of us become slaves? I mean, are you setting us all up and you get to go on and live?
No, because I don't think. Thankfully, I don't think they're going to subjugate us. I think they're going to work with us. It's going to be a very cooperative relationship. It's not going to be like we're going to be human slaves in an alien nation. I think we will be very much a welcomed into the sort of their culture, and theirs to ours as well.
Now, when Paul saunters up to the bar, what's his favorite choice for a pint?
Jack Daniels and Coke.
Really? Yeah. What about 2 shots of tequila and a bottle of or a glass of champagne? Do you think he'd like
mouthwash? I think he would probably like a mojito. He's quite sophisticated in his tastes. You know what I mean? He's like,
Sounds like
yeah. I think he's a cocktail man. He's not a beer drinker.